everyone, I am Neha Agrawal. I'm the founder of WiseUp and an alum of NTU Singapore, a university ranked among the top 15 globally. In the past 3 years, I've reviewed over 500 SOPs and helped students get admissions from top universities such as Stanford University, Georgia Institute of Technology, Carnegie Mellon, National University of Singapore, and many others. In this video, I'm going to share an SOP sample with you and explain all the things that were done here correctly that actually got it admission from top global universities. So without further delay, let's get started. So here if you see, I have a 1000 word SOP in front of me. So he used this SOP not only for Germany but for US and various other countries as well. Okay, so let's go through it. I distinctly remember reading about Apple when I was in school. I was completely fascinated by the story of Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak and how they created a product in their garage which had the potential to be used by every human on earth. The only reason they got this far because they could see the trajectory of what they have created. There are numerous such stories about disruptions which have inspired me. As far as I can look back into my childhood, I wanted to have a career in science and technology. Curiosity is the central to my personality. I relish learning about the concept behind the technology, the idea, the mindset, and the hustle. I've always thought myself as a problem solver. No matter how humble the problem may be, to understand it and ultimately solving it always gave me a sense of accomplishment. The world is growing faster than ever before, bringing challenges which require a profound understanding of science and engineering. I wish to tackle those challenges by developing ideas attained from new experiences. This willingness to learn is my reason to pursue a master's degree. So you see, this is the first paragraph of the SOP and the student is talking about what is their inspiration to pursue the master's program, where does this inspiration stem from, and how they have utilized that inspiration throughout their childhood to learn new things, to learn something about technology. So the moment I read this paragraph, this opening paragraph, not only does it create a very good first impression, but it also gives me an understanding about the student's mindset and what really interests them in the field. So it's a good paragraph that has been written. I have been an ardent student all my life. I was awarded a first class with distinction for my graduate work in industrial engineering. I opted for all the courses related to mathematics, operations, research, statistics, programming, and artificial intelligence. The course on simulation, modeling and analysis and artificial neural networks were especially provocative to me. In particular, I was intrigued by the developments in stochastic modeling, computation and deep learning, which excited me to pursue it further. I continued to expand my programming skills with projects and online courses. So if you see here, the student is talking about their academic background, which field of engineering do they come from, what are some of the important coursework that they have taken as part of their curriculum which has given them a strong academic foundation in the field. They also go on to talk about what did they really like about these subjects and how it furthered their interest in the field, which is a very good thing to do in your SOP. For my final year project, I worked on automating AGV systems by modeling it based on swarm behavior for improving material handling efficiency. For this study, I spent 3 months studying simulation software and mathematical models for demonstrating natural swarm behavior in terms of algorithms in order of their effective coordination. My diligence paid off with the best project award for my work. So here what the student is doing, the student is talking about the final year project and what exactly have they done in the project and their contribution in the same. They're also talking about their ultimate result from the project where they were actually awarded for their work. Coming to the next paragraph. Having interned at Cure.ai, an AI company incubated by Fractal Analytics, I realized firsthand how computing and statistics are shaping up the industry and how a small team of dedicated individuals can achieve such marvelous results. I cherished this experience where my peers were some of the smartest people and together we worked on using convolutional neural networks model for medical image processing for detecting ailments and deploying it in Mumbai-based hospitals. As a side project, my classmates in college and I designed an autonomous underwater vehicle using advanced simulation and design software such as SolidWorks, FlowExpress, OpenProp and MATLAB for analyzing the design under various conditions underwater. We published a paper with results in IEEE ICCA Asia 2017. These experiences deep-seated my ambition to work on my own ideas, to create something of value. I'm determined to learn more about how I can leverage artificial intelligence in my vision of swarm robotics and develop it into a scalable technology. So here if you see, the student is talking about one of their internship experiences and a personal project that they had taken up in colleges, all of which have been explained in a very technically sound manner. In fact, if you read all these paragraphs about the students' academic, research and professional experiences, it will give you an understanding that the student has very good knowledge of the field, and that is exactly what is needed out of an SOP, because they are able to convince the admissions committee that they have sound knowledge and they are a good fit for the program. And if you see the last two lines in this paragraph, these experiences deep-seated my ambition to work on my own ideas to create something of value. So here again, it is actually referring to the first paragraph where they had shared about Steve Wozniak and Steve Jobs, where they had created something of value as well. So throughout this SOP, you will also see this beautiful interconnection where the student is really inspired by these people and constantly trying to do things where he is able to create something of value as well. Let's look at the next paragraph. Searching for possible options for my studies, I found the Digital Masters program offered by EIT. The program on autonomous systems seemed especially provocative to me. The entrepreneurial nature of the program makes it even more attractive, as it gives every student a chance to learn from some of the best universities in Europe and the opportunity to get connected with the industry for an internship and possibility of collaboration. I chose TU Berlin as my first university and KTH as my exit university, as it offers a specialization in intelligent autonomous systems. Post my graduation, I want to pursue research in this field and develop my idea up to a stage where it can be leveraged for industrial use. I chose this program because an environment with rich diversity of ideas and culture is something I aspire to be a part of. I believe the best results in science are produced when there exists openness and acceptance to different perspectives and a collective effort to bring a change in the society. Also a beautifully written paragraph. This paragraph specifically talks about the program and why they are interested to join it. So the person is sharing their personal opinion on what really attracts them about this program, right? Here the Germany program is slightly different, where you can actually choose 2 universities where you'd like to complete your masters in. But for other masters programs, you can talk specifically about your university that you're applying to and why you're so interested in studying there. In this paragraph, the student has also combined their career goals and what exactly would they like to do once they get this degree. And towards the end of this paragraph, again beautifully written about their mindset and their perspective towards this program overall. I consider myself an inquisitive, pragmatic and sincere individual. I believe my sincerity comes from my values, which tells me that we are all here for a brief sojourn and technology can be a powerful medium to help create something together that lasts longer than we do. I believe this opportunity of being a part of EIT Digital Masters program alongside with some of the best students from across the world will pave the path towards my progress as an innovator. Given an opportunity, I will ensure the faith shown in me would be justified. So this is the closure paragraph, and here also the student has reference to his first paragraph, because he says that I would like to create something together that lasts longer than we do, and Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak did that exactly with Apple. Right? So this reference, cross-referencing back to the first paragraph, which is very unique to this SOP, I usually don't find it in other SOPs, is beautiful because that is what makes this SOP unique. And they are ending on a very positive note as well, where they are saying that I look forward to being a part of this program and collaborating with students and contributing to the university and program as well. Alright? So overall, this is a very well written SOP sample that I wanted to share with you. But let me tell you, this is still not the best sample that I have. There are such beautiful SOP samples that I have from top global universities that I usually cover in my course. So if you're interested in receiving these SOP samples as well as learn in detail how to write your SOPs, LORs, personal statements, scholarship essays and emails to professors, then you can join me for my study abroad course. Otherwise, if you've already written your SOP and LORs and just want to get it reviewed, then you can join me for my SOP or LOR review program as well. As part of this review program, we provide you with 2 rounds of review on your SOP. Edit it, polish it and make it ready for submission. To know more, the link is in the description and in the pinned comment. Just a small disclaimer, the review program takes a lot of our personal time, so it's not possible for us to cater to everyone, and that is the reason we have limited slots available. So if you're interested, please book yours in advance. Also, if you want access to the copy of this SOP, then I've put that in the description as well, and you can easily go through it on your own as well. Alright, so everyone, thank you so much for watching this video, and I wish you have a fantastic career ahead.